Alright, hello everyone. We're back to playing Sinjid Shadow of the Warrior, and I figure my computer can handle high graphics on this kind of game, so let's get moving. This is... Who are you again? Oh, this is Kazumi. Not good things, I assume. Currently the deadliest. Aren't I the deadliest shinobi now? This again. Kazumi, you're mistaken. I like how she just ignores us. She just assumes that we did it. Kazumi is very nosy. Oh yeah, I can block attacks by crouching. I don't do that very much unless you don't do that very much unless you're a warrior. All life is made of water. You get me? Yeah, sure, why not? Since we're all made of water, drinking better water will make us better people. You get me? I don't quite, I guess so. Genius, no question about it. But where do we find this better water? You use a Brita filter. No, I'm just kidding. That's actually the next area we're about to go to. The White Forest. A very cold area, but yet trees and stuff stay there. They live and thrive there. This guy right here, he's gonna make the best pizza in all of Japan. He's gonna get the best water for the best dough. All that stuff. So, right now, I just wanted to let you guys know I have the Ryomura's Courage set. Whoa. Yeah, I have the Ryomura's Courage set. And once we hit level 7, I'll be able to wear the Studded Shako. We're gonna go for a strength setup right now, but I didn't buy a new weapon. You'll see why in a second. Well, not in a second, but much later. You'll see soon. Here's our skill setup for right now. One thing you should notice about Primal Strike is that it deals damage based on our highest attribute. This is what makes the Hunter extremely versatile. Notice how our highest stat is Strength. But if we were to take our stat boosting gear off and somehow make it so that another stat was our best stat, say... oh, I missed one. Say Intellect, watch how the description changes on the Primal Strike. Now it's Intelligence. So this makes the Hunter a very adaptable character as opposed to the other 3 classes. The Warrior typically focuses on Strength and Vitality, whereas the Assassin focuses on Agility and Intelligence in that order, and the Priest focuses on Intelligence and Agility in that order. Although it is interesting to note that the Hunter, while the Primal Strike is based off our best stat, there are other moves like the Paralysis Dart and Choke that are only dependent on Intelligence. So it's not to say as the it's not to say that you can do anything you want with the Hunter, but it's good to know that you can really change gears as much as you want. Alright, let's go to the White Forest. This place should be pretty easy. Not much to it. After all, it's only the second area of the game. Here is Eri, once again. Now, we wouldn't like that. We kind of need Eri to tell us, especially like new players. Especially need Eri to help you along and give you hints onto what's ahead. That's right, because we're fighting a traitor right now, he took his army with him, and they're all traitors. They're all ex-Imperial. Ares just going over basic strategy. Trying to isolate battles is definitely a plus. Notice how Shadow Reflex and Dash are bolded, and Sinjid recognizes them. This is because the game makes various references to moves that you yourself can actually learn, depending on your class. In fact, it's interesting, I should let you know now, that all of the enemies in this game, whether it be peons, sub-bosses, or bosses, they're all based off of a class that you can play as. They all have levels, they all have equipment, and they all have skills that are exactly the same as yours. So everyone you fight is a bot that's basically Sinjid wearing armor and has a different skill set. Not everybody's the same, but hey, there you go. Like, say, for example, this is Izumi Warrior, who just cannot seem to make up his mind. Enemies will do that, by the way. If you start guarding them, they'll try and circle around you. You can kind of loop them. Like that. So this dead Izumi Warrior, typically, whatever an enemy is wearing, you can get them as drops. So you can consider this opponent here a character who is a warrior, and was like what, level 4 or 5. Excuse me. Gotta sneeze. Alright, we're gonna try and kill that mage first, if we can. It's gonna walk through him, get that, get her! Always kill the healers first. Yeah! The important thing to note about the hunter as well is that when you guard against something, the damage reduction is based off of your strength stat, which means that priests and assassins, well, okay, assassins can be able to. Assassins can also use strength. In fact, I think they use strength and agility, not intelligence. So there's that. Some assassins and all priests do very badly when it comes to guarding. And the same can be said for the hunter if the hunter were to focus on intellect. However, the guard feature, your ability to guard, nullifies this to a T, so you're still able to defend yourself when you're fighting people. Alright, new moves, Endless Assault and Poison Coating. I've never seen these, by the way, so we'll get that. We'll get Poison Coating. I think we'll enjoy that for now. Since we're using a staff that gives bonus intelligence, it seems logical that we do that. Alright, wait for it. Alright, he's circling around, so our guard wears off. That's the one bad thing about guarding. Well, the skill guard, not manual guarding. And you try and, like, talent them into doing so. They'll try, if they try and get for your back and you don't cooperate, your guard will wear off, which is bad. Excuse me. Another thing you need to note about the hunter is that you kind of need to eat all the time. Like, you have, basically Sinjid has the worst metabolism in all of video game history. Or at least the most hyper metabolism in all of video game history. I could be wrong. Well, I mean, there's tons of dudes that eat a ton of food. Forget it. He has one of the better ones. Ow, ow. Another thing to note, by the way, projectiles that hit you from behind, you can't guard them. Keep that in mind. As you try and block something you can't actually block. It's happened to me before. Alright, here's our first sub-boss. It's Retainer Goro. He doesn't really stand a chance. Another thing that's notable about the hunter is that he has what you can call a skill cycle. Now, those who play MMOs are very familiar with the skill cycle. They know what it is. A skill cycle is basically what you just go through over and over again and to get the maximum amount of damage. While this might seem boring, efficiency is definitely a satisfaction of its own. In this case, in Sinjid, it's almost necessary, which makes it a lot more tolerable. MMOs, I only play a few, but the ones I do play, I definitely do adhere to the skill cycle rules to get a maximum power. Especially when others are counting on me to do it. Some people think it's very boring. I agree, at times. Alright, we got an iron spear. Now we can definitely take advantage of the strength. In this bamboo area right here, if you talked to Ari a second time, she would have told you about a secret passage where they keep the water. And lo and behold, here is the water. Now we can take to that nice farmer man who wishes to make excellent pizza. Let's eat this bento since our regeneration sucks. Oh man, look at the damage difference. This is insane. Equipment, this game is definitely an equipment-based game, which really promotes farming and other such things. Ooh, tiger blood, that's our first trinket. It's one of two trinkets you can get. The mages here drop another trinket that increases your ability, your intellect, and this one, obviously, as you can see, increases your agility. Nothing that increases strength so far, which is disappointing, but oh well. Alright, now that we got the lineage scroll and the and the spring water, we can go bring them back for some rewards. And you definitely want to get these rewards now. I think it's worth it. We won't be doing this later as it won't be as essential, but one of the items that we get is a weapon, and we definitely want a new weapon. This iron spear, while cool, doesn't really cut it. So this is Sutaku the Grey, by the way. He gives us the ice broadsword, a fantastic weapon. Black of hair, Aiko Katsura, Yuki Katsura, black of hair, Koru Katsura, black of hair. Oh. I don't get what this guy's deal is. I mean, I assume it has something to do with the fact that he's Sutaku the Grey, and that this lineage scroll is about people who have a bunch of black hair. Maybe he thought he was part of a certain line of family, but he actually isn't. Who can say? Let's go deliver that water to the farmer over there, so we can make delicious pizza. Delicioso pizza. Yeah, ice is great, but we're not a high enough level to use it right now. That's too bad. Alrighty then. From now on, if we ever go there and bring water to him, he will give us enhanced water. It'll make you a better person. He's not joking either. If you look at the item menu and look at the buff it gives you, it literally says better person. This water will make you a better person. I think it's funny, and I think it's insane. Prin, you're an insane man. You're cheeky as hell, but that's awesome. The better person buff gives you 3% higher stats all around for about 30 minutes, so it's a pretty good drink. Unfortunately for the water, this is the best you'll have for a while, but later on there will be a well that gives something called deep water, and that'll increase your stats by 10% for a shorter amount of time. I believe it's like half a minute to a minute, but it's much better for boss fights. So we typically tend to use, I say we as in there's like nobody else, but I typically tend to use it for boss battles. Pardon me. Ugh. These allergies are killing me. Alright then, let's head back through this, speed on through. There really isn't much to say about backtracking, but this is the only time this will happen. Don't worry about it. Good thing is they're all pretty much jello. Back over here. Another thing to note is that even though your 2 skill will technically give you a boost, it's generally wise to save it for when you really need a burst. There's really no reason to just use it outright. Like here, I used my 2 to keep him from. I would have used my 2 to keep him from buffing. So there's a lot of points in the game where you need to save your 2 and make sure that you use it at the opportune time at all times. Alright, what can we get now? I might want to respec actually. I don't think I need poison coating anymore, since I have the strength-based weapon. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Let's respec. Gotta get guard, of course. Anti-stun. Have I been encountering stun recently? I don't know. I kind of want to get it, but at the same time, I don't. Guess I'll just get that. I'll get evade. What's evade look like? Alright, cool. Alright, let's see if I can get the jump on them. Wow, this is an amazing sword. Holy cow. Get out of here. Get out of here. Down. Alright, well then. That is just fantastic. I approve. I approve immensely. I tremendously approve. Oh hey Goro. You ready to die, Goro? Are you ready to die? You sure are, pal. Good for you. Good job. I'll take your crappy Aran Kusari now. God only knows why he uses that crappy weapon, but oh well. That's why I won. You have to realize that not all the weapons here are good, and not all the drops you get are good because of that very same fact. Because an enemy dropped it. Of course it's going to be bad. It's that kind of mentality. Ooh, plated van braces. That's nice. Because sets, some set bonuses only take part of the set, like this one only takes 4 out of 5, I can go ahead and grab the new braces and take advantage of a higher stat bonus. So that's nice. That's real nice. I like games that have set bonuses for some reason. They really shouldn't be. They aren't fun. They shouldn't be. But for some reason they are. I don't know why. Like, just having that stuff in the game makes it fun to grind. I don't know. Personally, I like it. Excuse me. Are we in new territory now? Alright, here's what we do. We're gonna dash past this guy and get the mage. Yeah! Crap, I hit the other guy. Come on, come back here, healer. No healing for you. You will not heal the assassin. Get back here! Mages are incredibly slippery in this game. They do a really good job of frustrating you and getting away from you, and still doing damage to you at the same time. Fantastic work. They should really they really are worth whatever these guys are paying for. Spirit bow, spring water. All right. One more guy. Oh god, he stunned me. Stun is the only weakness of guard. Gotcha. All right. Got Ikuramari. Let's eat that. Mmm. Alright, in this room is a treasure chest. Got some sabatons. Pretty good if you're... I don't know. If you're poor. There's a point in the game where you can grind for money really well, but that point doesn't come for a while, so you might have to just get by with what you get. It's unfortunate, but there really is no... It's not worth grinding for items until way in the late game. By the way, remember when I said Sinjid was a platformer? That's why. This is a Kabuki mask. It gives you this stat called Madness. 50% of your intelligence becomes strength, but you lose 50 of your focus points. This is unacceptable for rangers, but really just fantastic for other classes like the warrior and sometimes the assassin. So definitely keep it in mind. For us, our focus regeneration is completely crap, so definitely not use that. You don't want to use that right now. Man, this healer does not want to die. Alright, there we go. Of course, you don't want to die, Steamboat Defense. Nobody wants to die. Don't apply logic to my argument. Alright, we're level 6, and behind here is a door. Ooh, patience. Ooh, I didn't know the ranger had a skill that can increase luck or drop rates. That's nice. Holy cow! Talk about pay to win. Medical mastery. Okay, so the ranger also has an ability that increases healing, so it's kind of like the warrior. Alright. I wanna get patience. It looks really cool. But I wonder if it goes away if I just attack at all, or if it just saves itself up until I use the skill. I'll have to check later. I mean, you can't really argue with that. Let's get that. Doesn't seem to go away immediately. Maybe when I hit somebody with it? Maybe? Yeah, we'll see. Alright, there's Warlord Izumi. There he is. Let's drink this enhanced water and become a better person. So as you can see, we got a stat boost. You don't stand a chance. Oh crap, he's healing. You gonna hit me? Izumi, come back. This is a very slow-paced fight. Now you just wait for somebody to attack you. Waiting for someone to attack you to get a critical hit kind of sucks, but oh well. All right, we beat Warlord Izumi. We got his grip, silver key. Grip is okay, but what's in the chest? We get a... Huh, they're not a set bonus. That's weird. We get a Frost Katana. And the Frost Katana is what you should be using if you're an assassin. It's probably, I think it's the first weapon you can get that has an ability on it. So if you equip it, you can see over here under your under the HUD that you get something called a Cold Strike. So your attack has a 5% chance to slow down the enemy. So pretty cool. Eventually later in the game, abilities become much more important than actual gear and set bonuses. Although if you can get a set bonus from something that has abilities, then even more power to you. Alright, so next time we'll report back to Lord Masaru, and we'll see what our next mission is. I'll see you guys next time.